Hey, I'm CrazyCephalopoda, and we're playing a game called Niche, which is a genetic survival strategy game. A little bit of information about me. I am actually a scientist in my professional life, and I study mainly water quality, so streams and rivers, things of that nature. But I've had a genetics class, and I've had ecology, and I think the concept is cool. So we're going to go into this game. We'll see how we play. I'm not quite sure. I'm not good at turn-based strategy games. But we'll also keep science in mind, and anytime something pops up that I know something about, maybe I'll talk about it. So I did try to start a game before and didn't get to record it, so we'll try a new game, and we'll call it Hawaii. We're going to the island of Hawaii. We'll play on story mode. I think the idea behind this game is that you've got to reproduce and keep track of your genes as you are going from generation to generation. Okay. Oh, we've got like a little tribe. Some kind of mammal. Like a... looks like a feline almost. A predator. Oh no! Some kind of like hawk. That's not good for our little guy. Oh no! Now he's injured. Dropping him in the middle of the ocean. Ay ay ay. How would you even survive that? So our animal's been dropped off somewhere new now. Now, in the real genetics and ecology world, if a species does get split up by some kind of physical barrier or something like that, they can become a subpopulation. So we'll see what happens over time here. The tutorial says, ouch, that hurt. You are all alone, stranded on an island far away from home. So we can use the mouse to zoom in or out, and we can also drag the camera around. So this is our little guy called Adam. We'll select him. Try and see if you can still walk. While he's selected, you can move if you press the little paw print. What a long day, time to get some sleep. At the beginning of each day, animals regain their action points, which are represented by these gems on their chest. If you want to sleep, we press end of day. And Adam got bigger! There seems to be plenty of food on this island. Let's eat. Animals need to eat food per day. Make sure Adam doesn't starve. If we look in the counter down at the bottom, it's hard to see because I'm in the way, but it does show how many animals you have, and it shows how much food that you have total. So every night, however many animals you have, that's how much it's going to eat. Now if we move Adam next to this bush, we should be able to harvest the food, and our food number actually goes up. Okay, it says animals grow and die. If we click on Adam, here's his lifespan. It says remaining time 22 days. Any kind of damage or like not getting enough resources will cause that to go faster. This island is deserted. We need to move to this flower port over here, and we'll be able to go to the next place. So we'll end this night, and we'll slowly work on trying to get Adam to move in that direction. But he can only move 2 things a day, so we'll have to use our food while we're doing that. Good thing is he doesn't eat that much. Alright, so we are leaving our little island that we got dropped off on already, ready to go to the next place. Behind you, the stepping stones crumble and splash into the ocean. Sounds like animals are living on this island. You can smell the presence of a member of your species. Now at the bottom where I'm blocking again, there's some controls where you can do smell, you can do hearing, or you can do sight. So you can use these in order to see who else is on the island, I guess. We'll do smell. Ooh, when I do hearing, I see someone right over there. Okay. Looks like they're in the grass. We'll sleep. We're gonna have to find a way to get to them. Alright, there's somebody right there. We clicked on them. Let's zoom in. Okay, we got somebody new. Eve. So we gave her food and she joined our little community. We can look at the bottom and see the sex of both of the two that we have. So Adam's obviously a male, Eve's a female. That's what those symbols represent. If we move them together, they can mate. And Eve is now pregnant. So she needs a nest to give birth. The way it works in this game, there's these nesting materials that you can get by breaking things down. There's also some pre-made nests, though. So like this thing up here, I'm pretty sure that's a pre-made nest. So if we leave her on a nest overnight, she'll give birth. There's our first offspring. Let's see what it can do. So if we click on it, it has certain skills. They're at the bottom here. It's very complex. There's a lot more than I thought. So there's speed, swimming, collecting, all these different skills that I'm assuming have some kind of genetic role to play. So if we look, we can actually see the genes that this particular organism has, and that's whatever's been highlighted. So it does follow typical Mendelian genetics. There's complete dominance, which is only the upper gene is active. So in a case like here, you can see that dots are activated, but stripes aren't. So dots is going to be our complete dominance gene. And complete dominance, both genes blend together. I'm assuming that's examples like here, where you have both things showing. And then codominance, both genes are separately expressed. Interesting. Open the mutation tab. So here, we can actually cause an animal to have a chance of having specific mutations. Now, these mutations won't affect our animal. The way it works in genetics is that any kind of mutation in the DNA gets passed on to the offspring. So ideally, whatever we choose here as a mutation has a chance of being passed to the offspring when they reproduce. We want bigger eyesight. It gives them a better chance maybe of seeing what's around them. And maybe a medium body size too. Let's go ahead and alter theirs as well. You can give them bad mutations apparently. I'm not sure why you would want that. We'll have her genes be something for body size. And then we'll look at Adam. Better hearing. And bigger eyes. So we got to keep track of these things over time. It also says animal ranks define who gets to eat if food is scarce. Alpha animals can exile omega animals. So you can change their animal rank by clicking on this little tab. Finally, get an overview of your group in the family tree. Okay, so looking at our little organisms, here's our family tree. So here's where we started, Adam and Eve. By clicking on this, we could change their name if we wanted, but we can mainly see all the traits that they have and maybe keep track of how they're getting passed on over time. That's probably important down the road once we've gone through a couple generations. So it says this is the end of the tutorial. So I guess our first goal is to leave this island with our newfound little family. We'll sleep overnight. I don't think that the baby can move very far. So we'll gather some food kind of while we're waiting. Alright. Now here is a problem. Our organisms, we don't want them to be too incestuous, so that may prevent some kind of issue in the future. We'll have to consider how we're going to overcome that obstacle. If you have too much incest occurring, you can cause deformities. Alright, so Eve is pregnant again. We're on a new island. Let's look at the size. It is quite large. We're gonna move her and get her set up on a nest so she can give birth. And we'll kind of just start moving our organisms around, getting a real good feel for the environment. We gave birth again! That's good. Okay, I need to see if there's anybody around. I'm gonna go ahead and mate them one more time. Just because I really want to try to get my population up before I do too much. And I'll use him to keep exploring. We need to get to this little flower island to go to the next island that we want. Oh, God, it scared me. Not a whole lot going on here. We'll keep on moving. The young can't move that far. That's our only concern here. Alright, little family unit, keep going. Can he move all the way over there? That's good. I'm gonna have them mate again. She's pregnant, so we need to now find a nest or something so that they can give birth. We're slowly making our way that way. We have enough food that we can go a day or two without having to collect too much, but we really don't want to go more than that. Alright, she's on a nest. And we'll move our youngest up here too. And collect some food! Time's moving pretty fast for us. Oh no! What is this? A common cold. This animal is sick due to low immunity. So it has home island immunity, but it has 2 of the same copy, so it makes it more susceptible to getting sick, basically. And have them reproduce again. It's probably not good. We just killed a little mole. That gives us more food. That's good. We want that. Alright, we'll rest tonight. I heard something. I don't know what that was. Kill that little bunny rabbit. Get some more food. I like the idea of like stockpiling what we have. Let's move this little one out of the... Oh gosh, what is that? Peaceful bear. Oh, that scared me. It's like, are we gonna have to fight that thing? I hope not. I'll go ahead and start moving her out of the way too. I don't know what the bear did. The sound it made was terrifying. Oh gosh, they're all sick. That's not good. Ah, geez. I wonder if there's... How do we even cure them when they're sick? I honestly don't know. I don't want to attack that bear. I hope it leaves me alone. I just keep spreading it. I keep making it worse. I'm not helping in this situation. Wow, that one looks messed up. What happened to him? I hope that bear doesn't decide to eat us. Ah, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Not sure quite what we need to do, but let's go to the next island and hopefully we'll figure something else out on the way. So because I have them so close, they're all getting sick. I have to be very careful because if they all start getting sick and dying, it's going to change how I have to play this game. There's kind of like two different life history or reproductive styles that organisms have. There's opportunistic and equilibrium. So opportunistic organisms are typically smaller, and their goal is just to reproduce a whole bunch. So they reproduce a lot, they have a lot of offspring, but they tend to not care very much for their offspring in terms of like parental involvement or care. The offspring grow up really quickly, they get to maturity faster, and they reproduce again. So these are things like flies or bugs. You know, imagine something that reproduces a lot. Equilibrium life history is a little different. It's the opposite, basically. In equilibrium life history, you have organisms that live a longer time. They reach sexual maturity a little bit later, and they're not reproducing as much, so they spend more time with parental involvement caring for their organisms with the young. Imagine like, imagine like humans do. Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Keep expanding the population. And see what we are supposed to be doing here. I really don't know. We need some more food, that's for certain. Ooh, he got hurt touching that. I did not enjoy that. So this island is much bigger. We can go this way, up to the top, or to the left. I say let's aim for the left to go to the next island. Who's left? We need to be careful and make sure that we have enough food to keep doing what we're doing. I keep putting them all together. They're all gonna get sick. I'm not thinking this through very well. Alright, she's on a nest. That's good news for us. I guess I need to see if I hear anything nearby. At this point, just trying to collect a lot of food. Make sure everybody's okay. Oh, everybody's sick. I keep putting them close together. This is that whole, like, you got a social distance thing happening here. I'm gonna keep exploring this direction. Seems like that's kind of where we need to go. We'll move her up to this nest. And we will also start moving him. We have a pretty big family unit, and the reason I'm doing this right now, I've kind of switched to that opportunistic life history, or life strategy. I'm doing it because they're sick, and I have a feeling that some are going to die. There's one that just died right there. So if we zoom in on this little dude, maybe can we clear out some of the debris? Yeah, so not good. I would say to be more careful, but I really don't know how. We probably don't need to reproduce anymore. We have quite a few. Maybe at this point it's more about survivability. Everybody's sick! I need to start moving this little one, but he's very young. Kind of just working on slowly moving everybody where they need to be going. And collecting food on the way. It's really not looking good for some of them. Ooh, we killed something. Good. I mean, that sounds really morbid to say, but that gives us a lot of food. Ooh, I don't know what that was. I feel like we're doing okay so far. I mean, we all have the plague, but most of us seem to be thriving as we make our way to this next island. Anybody else died yet? No, but it's not looking good. We probably have like one more day of travel. Can he do anything? Not a lot. Alright. Oh, we lost another one overnight due to the plague. You really gotta be careful here. Oh no, I moved them way too far. Alright, we just need them all together so we can leave. Let's travel to the next island. I wonder how many islands you have to go to get back to where you started from. Alright, well we have made it to this next island. We have a pretty even population. We've got enough males and females. It seems like they're doing okay, except that they're all sick right now, so let's take a peek at this new island that we're on. It's quite big. You can go left or right here. Maybe we'll head right. I think I'll end it here, and next time we'll pick up and see how our little family unit is doing. They all look so cute, don't they? Well, hopefully they don't all die. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to like and subscribe, and otherwise have a great day.